Don't you like the ANC or don't you like the black ones?
I would say I don't like, yeah.
Be honest. You
I
don't
don't
like.
like the black people.
Why not?
Just because we were reared in.
It's like that. I don't like black people either.
There you go. So it's just you don't like black people. I don't like black people.
It's like me. I don't like.
But you don't have a reason for it. Then it's just pure racism, no?
It's not racism. It is how we were reared that way, and so you just don't like black people.
Are they so different? I mean, am I so different of you? Is a black man a woman so different of you?
Yes.
In which ways? Enlighten me.
They might have the education, they might have the money, they might have whatever. But the fact remains is they're still black.
So what? So what?
What? They're black. It's a... When I grew up as a young girl, we had apartheid era, and that is how we were reared. The white man, then the colored man, then the black man. And... Where's my sugar? White man, black man, white man, colored man, Indian, and then the black man.
What you just saw there is a woman in South Africa, a colored woman, a mixed woman, who says that she don't like black people and she don't know why. And I have a few things that I want to point out about this video. Right, the first one is this: that the gentleman, who happened to be a black man as well, based on what he's saying, he's trying to get an explanation from this woman. He's telling the woman, why do you think that you're better than me, right? And the reason I have an issue with this is because I've seen it far too often, and it hasn't led to anything of any gains that we should be celebrating, right? All it does is helps people to hide their racism even more. He wants to convince this woman that we are the same. We are people. It's just an outer shade, but it's really not. So that's the first thing. So she have her people stock. She says white people is at the top, then there are Indians and black people are at the very bottom. But the thing about it is not that she like white people or Indian people. What happens here is that she respect them. Right? People respect strength. So when black people can get it together, when we can come together, work together, and build things of our own, and not having to rely on everybody else, then the world is going to have no choice but to respect us. Strength, respect strength. We always like the winner. We have a competitive world that we're living in. Olympics, NBA, cricket, everything. It's about a competition, and the winner gets all of the respect. That's the first one. The second thing is this: when the masters of the universe decide that they want to make something trendy, they want to invest some money into something for their personal gains or reason, example, LGBTQ movement, feminism movement, then black people have no issue with joining people of every race when these people call upon you to help them in their movement. And they convince you that they are facing a unique fight, and we join them. But their fight is very new. Our fight has been around for many years, but for some reason many of us are ashamed or don't even want to indulge in any conversation that has to do with us specifically, when we also face a specific fight. So that is why I don't trust a lot of people who prescribe to LGBTQ movement or feminism movement, because I know that if their masters decide to make these movements unpopular, to pull their money away from all these movements, including climate change that I've heard a lot of black people running around talking about, and they hardly know anything about it. They just simply heard some white folks talking about it and want to run with it and make it a number one priority when we have things that are more critical at the moment. If the masters decide to make these things unpopular, then these same chocolate coated black people, they're going to also step back, and they are not going to be posting it They're not going to be rooting for feminism or LGBTQ or climate change as much as they do today. They're simply following the crowd, and the masters know that. They know that these people are weak, and they will do whatever is commanded of them. So if they have to pull their fundings back from these popular movements, many of these people, these black looking people, are going to sit there like puppy dog waiting for the next instructions from their masters. And whatever their masters tell them needs to be top priority is what they're going to make top priority.